You cannot be a hoverboard. You must take action. The more in which you just wait to take action, the less effective your blow is. Real talk. I like to talk about women in my videos because it's something that applies to every straight man with testosterone. All right? And you know what I'm saying? It's something that we all can relate to. If you're a man and you're a confident one. And if you can't relate to it just yet, you are to relate to this video within the next week because it's very applicable. You know what I'm saying? It's so relatable. So listen, whenever it comes to women and you see a girl in which you desire, you must take action immediately. The reason why I say this is because the longer you wait, the more obstacles come about. Listen, I'm about to give you a prime example. So I'm in the gym, right? And listen, I don't care about the gym culture stuff or the don't talk to a girl at the gym, woo to woo. All of that is smoke screens to take you away from meeting some of the highest quality women in your area, because that's where most of the high quality women be at, in the gym. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? They're in the gym or they're in the other place. I'm not gonna drop the spots real quick because I don't really know. But I know one spot for sure, and that's the gym. Okay? And so boom, I'm in the gym, right? I see this cute girl. I've seen her before, I've seen her before, bro. And like, boom, I see her in like a nice spot in the gym where there ain't too many people. Really, she's really actually just there all by herself, essentially. And yeah, this is probably like the perfect time to shoot. But I'm scared. I'm just in the area. I'm low-key hovering around her. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm low-key glancing. I'm hitting the 7 bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm adding more like dramatization to it. But the point still remains, I'm lingering around this area and I want her, but like it's almost like this stalkerish, hoverish type of, almost like this shyest, this faintish type of vibe that I'm putting out there. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not quite sure that's how she felt, but that's kind of how it feels in the mind whenever you really think about what you're doing. And like, yeah. 3 minutes later, after I said I was gonna talk to her 5 minutes ago, I see these group of dudes roll up. And now they standing like between me and her, essentially, and all of the other like equipment. But boom, I see her walk out with some equipment because she's finna leave. And like, you know, I like finesse it right there. I speak to her, bro. But like, most of that could have been avoided if I just went up there and spoke to her like right then and there. Especially while she was alone and not freaking like, cause bro, sometimes I'd be kind of scared to shoot in front of dudes. But bro, I'm literally me. You know what I'm saying? You got to get yourself to the point to where you're literally you. So taking action, regardless of the outcome, doesn't matter. And it is to be respected simply because of who you are and how you've built yourself as a man. I can shoot at 100 women and I can miss all my shots. But since I am me, and since I did it with confidence, and since I actually was the person to go out there and take the action, bro, can't nobody tell me anything. Even if they got something to say. Even if they say, you can't tell me that because I actually went out there and shot. Because 99% out of 100 men is not actually gonna go out there and approach women, bro. And honestly, bro, approaching women is one of the core FOD principles. How? Because freedom or death, freedom of expression, okay? Going out to somebody and telling them how you feel and what you want to do with them. I want to take you out. You know what I'm saying? I want to take y'all to a nice dinner. We're gonna have a good time. And that's how I feel. That's my truth. I'm either gonna speak my truth or I'm gonna die. That's basically what it is. You could have had this entire life with this person, and yet that just never happened. It never even exists. It is dead. You feel what I'm saying? You have to take action. And it's not just about women. It's about anything. You have to take action and take it immediately, bro. Speed is key. Speed is key. The longer you wait is ultimately the more you take, because things is always constantly evolving, constantly changing. And yeah, bro, if you just stand still for an entire day, you got pushed back because the day went a day forward and you just stay where you were. So yes, you could waste time, you could wait, you could linger, etc., bro, but you have to do it now. Take action now. And I use women because it's the most wide range thing. These videos are geared towards men. So anyone can relate to this video, okay? Goals, business, success, finances, gym, all of these different things, bro. But you must take action. Do something today. If there's something you've been pushing off, there's something you've been waiting to do it right now. After this video, do it. I don't care if you don't complete it. At least start. At least put in 30 minutes worth of work towards it today. No cap. At least 30 minutes. If you don't put in 30 minutes, 15 minutes. If you don't put in 15 minutes, 10 minutes. And if you don't put in 5 minutes, forget about it. And I don't think that you really want it for real. I don't think so. I don't think you do. Because if you can't put in 5 minutes towards something that you truly desire, you can't tell me you desire it, bro. And okay, let's say for instance, it's something that you don't quite have. Okay, what's the next best thing? You know what I'm saying? What's something that you can start? If there's a business thing that you want to do and you have nothing to it, bro, do some push-ups. First thing you can do is get in shape. If you dead, bro, first thing you can do is get in shape and start meditating, getting your mind right. If you can't squeeze out a meditation session, you can't clean your room, if you can't start on something, you don't want it for real, bro. You don't. Because you could want something in your mind, bro, but if you don't actually actualize some sort of production towards it, you don't really want it. You like the idea of it, you want the idea of it, but to truly have it inside of your hands, that's just not what it is. You could want a girl, but if you don't go and approach the girl, you didn't really want her for real. You know what I'm saying? Cause if you wanted a girl, but you just went to your room and fapped off real quick, and then you had no desire, you didn't want her for real. You know what I'm saying? You wanted some quick dopamine, some quick satisfaction, bro. And like, yes, you should be satisfied in this life, bro. But I'm telling you, the things in real life that you can like feel and touch, if it is so much better than a thought. Like mental masturbation doesn't have anything on doing it. You know how many times I freaking fapped to corn? An absurd amount of times. But whenever I stuck it in raw, I ain't gonna lie, with a condom, it don't really hit for real. When I stuck it in raw with a woman who truly loved me, that I had to go out there and take action upon of, it felt incredible. Not just the overall sensation of the vagina, but more so just like the mind space and just the overall just accomplishment of doing it, achieving a goal. I can assure you, whenever I freaking do the things that I want to do and have the things that I want to have, it's going to feel great. That's why I'm telling you to take the action. Day by day, if you haven't realized, the richer are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. Look at the economy. Look at look. Bro, I'm not going to say too much. Just look at the rates. Look at the statistics. Look at the things that are being passed. You know what I'm saying? Look at all of these different things. Look at the prices. You must take action now. Learn now while you still have a chance. Day by day, it gets harder. It gets harder, bro. You have to take this action. If you don't take the action, the girl gets a boyfriend. If you don't take the action, that car you want gets driven by another person. You feel what I'm saying? Though that vacation, it gets booked out. Those foods, it gets eaten. And it's not about any of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in particular, bro, but all together. Once you take action upon something so ferociously, and it's productive and it aligns with like the FOD like overall goals, and like it yields you finances and health, it makes acquiring all of the other things you want so much more easier. That's like I feel like that's something that a lot of people don't understand, bro. You get in shape, it makes getting rich so much more easier. You get rich, it makes getting in shape so much more easier. You get either one of those things, it makes getting a loving partner so much more easier, bro. You have to take action. You have to. You cannot be a hoverboard. You have to take action. Don't wait around. Don't stand around. No hezzy. You see something, boom, you on it. You on it. You see a play, you on that play. Make a play, son. Make a play. Make a play. Down say, hey, ooh, bow, I'm on that. Bow, bow. Make a play. And if you don't make a play, get off the field. Get off the field. Go big or go home. If you're not gonna give your heart for today, as it is another day on the battleground named Earth, you didn't take a step backwards and forth towards your goals, it's all good, bro. Go clock, get to the 9 to 5 for the rest of your life. Go do it. Go Go strap on your VR headset and fab off for the rest of your life. Never feel the loving warmth and touch of a woman. Never. You don't have to do it. I will. My FOD Strivers will. Know what I'm saying? We're gonna live it up. We're gonna have time freedom, location freedom, financial freedom, because we took action. We didn't just do like what we had to do. We did more than that. We did more than a minimum. You know what I'm saying? We did more than what it had to do, so we can have more than what just like. Never mind, bro. I tried to spin it back to a song I made. The song is hard, by the way. It's like do more than like what has to do, so I can have more than like what just has to do. Anyways, bro. Yeah, though, son. Make a play. No said.